Space Marine 2 has recently had a new update, the anniversary update, and it brought a new operation called Vortex to the game. Today I'm going to show you where all of the possible Gene Seed, Guardian Relic and Armory Data spawns are within the operation. First up, if you're new and you don't know what these collectibles are, a Guardian Relic will help you self-revive. The Gene Seed will give you an XP boost if it's carried until the end of a mission, while the Armory Data will assist in getting you some weapon upgrades once you're back on the battle barge. Onto the operation, and near the beginning you'll enter some ruins and then drop down onto a platform. The main path of the mission is straight ahead of you, but what we're going to do instead is take a left and go through the ruins. There'll be another opening ahead of you, and then just take a left and a Gene Seed could be placed in the far right corner. To find potentially where the first Guardian Relic is, turn around, and where you entered, that will be exit 1. We're going to go through exit 2 on the right hand side. As you go through the ruins, there's a doorway diagonally opposite, so go through that and then over a small bridge. Once you're over, take a left, and sitting on a box in the far left corner could be a Guardian Relic. The first potential Armory Data spawn location for this operation isn't too far away. If you turn around and go straight ahead of you and then drop down on your left hand side, the Armory Data could be tucked behind these large boxes. If it isn't there, it could have spawned elsewhere in the mission. Another potential place that the Armory Data could spawn is a little bit later on in the operation. If you go down the ramp, go through the opening and then keep going straight ahead of you, down the corridor past all the stairways on either side, until you reach the top of another small ramp. We're going to use this as a reference point for later. Turn to your right and wrap around the pillar and follow the corridor to the end. The Armory Data could be tucked behind one of the supporting pillars on your right hand side. From here we can find the next potential Guardian Relic spawn location. All you need to do is come out of here, cross the main corridor and go through the openings on the other side. Go past the large boxes on your right, and eventually when you get to the end of the corridor, turn to your left, and if it's spawned, the Guardian Relic could be sat there on top of a box. We can now return to the main corridor and the top of the ramp where we were earlier. Go down the ramp, and the main path that you need to take is on the left, but what we're going to do is take a right and wrap around the red boxes. A Gene Seed may spawn behind them. Later you'll be required to extend a bridge, and once it's fully extended you can cross it. Once you're on the other side, turn to your right and there should be some boxes and barrels tucked away in the corner where the walkway comes to a dead end. Hidden behind the pillar could be another Gene Seed. When you reach the next main area, you'll hear some audio from your squad. If you go from where you drop down and you look for some covered boxes, they're slightly on your right hand side. Tucked behind them could be Armory Data. From here we can now take the main path of the operation for a bit, going down the broken ramps and walkways until you drop down into some more ruins. There may be enemies here, so dispatch of them as quickly as you can, and on the right you'll see a small ammo crate and some Medicae stims. Go past these and then slightly to your left, a Guardian Relic could spawn here. You can find the fourth potential Armory Data spawn location as you head through the rubble towards the purple light. Certain objectives will take you up this ramp on your right hand side, but sometimes it might be blocked off. It does depend what objective you're given. If you take a left and walk all the way to the end, on the left hand side behind a broken brick wall could be some Armory Data. Also in the same area is the next potential Guardian Relic. It's really close by, and all you've got to do is turn around 180 degrees so you're facing the opposite direction. Where the blue of chaos is, the Guardian Relic could be sitting on the floor in the middle of it. Once you've checked these two areas, you can then go back to the ramp where we were earlier. Go to the left hand side of it, walk to the right and go underneath it. Go all the way to the end of the corridor and a Gene Seed could be on the floor in the far corner. A little bit later on, but still in the same area, the purple light that was in the distance is now much closer. And for this next collectible, you can see the spawn location from a little bit further away. Basically, where I was shooting is where the gene seed could spawn. To get to it, what you want to do is follow the path all the way around. First, go to the right hand side of this area and follow it until you reach the lower platform. Then you need to go all the way to the other side and turn and face the purple light. You'll see a broken brick wall in the far left corner, and behind this wall is where the gene seed could be. Another Guardian Relic isn't too far away, and to find it, just take a few steps back and go through the opening. Hook around the right hand side of this opening with the sloped pillar, and a Guardian Relic could be on the floor behind it. Back to the linear path of the mission now, and it's just before the boss battle. If you turn to the right and go through the opening, passing through all the rubble, you'll see two chaos beams either side of a stairway. Go down to the bottom of it and head to the left and immediately wrap around the pillar. A Guardian Relic could be there in the corner. But that's not all. You could find some Armory Data if you turn around and continue to follow the path. Eventually you'll see a large opening on your right. Go through it, and at the end of the room on the left of a large box is where it could spawn. So that was all the known locations of Guardian Relics, Gene Seeds and Armory Data in the Vortex operation that was added as part of the 10.0 anniversary update in Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. If this video was useful to you, leave it a like, feel free to share and stay tuned for more guides.